what's going on, my friends? It's Dave Sharpe. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. And yeah, this morning we have yet another amazing guest. Plus, we are going to be talking about how to make 2025 the best year of your life. If you want to start a side hustle, if you want to take your business to the next level because you've already started internet marketing, whatever the case may be, we'll talk to you about what you can expect and what you should be focused on here in 2025. Our guest today, Kim, is somebody who has started her journey and did it as a both veteran and also retired trauma nurse and nurse practitioner. And so we're going to be hearing from her. We're going to be talking about the good, bad, and the ugly of this business and why it is so important in 2025 for you to have something that you can use to bring in extra income, that you can use to be able to build your future, that you can use to be able to move towards owning your own business. Because I don't care what anybody tells you, those things are the ways that you build wealth. You then take that money and you invest in other things. If you're young, you're working hard in a job, it's really important that you develop these skills now so you have them. So you're not waiting until, you're middle age to try to learn a new skill to make a pivot. And both I can speak to that because I actually did develop those skills young, and maybe Kim can speak to that in terms of what it's like to make that pivot later in life. So with that being said, help me welcome Kim Pillivant to the show. What's up, Kim?
It's a new year. I'm excited.
It is a new year. It is a new year. What are you most excited about?
Continuing to build my business. We have plans for this year. We're going to Mastermind.
Nice. So you're going to be in Austin here on January
hmm
31st with us.
Yep.
Love it. Love it. Love
Can't
it.
wait.
Yeah, that's going to be a great event. If you guys haven't heard us talking and shouting from the rooftops about this, go to legendarymarketer.com/enroll, and you can click on the little button to get your ticket. There's still some available. Kim, this will be your first mastermind, right?
Yes.
Have you ever
But
been to an internet marketing event or anything like this?
I've been to events before for like a MLM event.
Mm.
I know the importance of it. So this was a big goal for me when I started this because I knew I needed to get in there with the people that know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's nothing like meeting internet marketers in real life and
Right.
actually realizing that we're all normal people and we're just sitting in front of our computers doing the same things that you're doing on your end at home right now. You're watching
hmm
this on your computer, you're watching this on your phone. We're all doing the same exact thing.
hmm
And, apart from everything that people will learn from just the stage and what's taught, being in the room with internet marketers, seeing them move, kind of talking about the things that we deal with on a day-to-day basis is going to be cool for everybody in the room. And it'll be sort of like a long lost like family that you have been looking for. And it's like, where have you been all my life? You know,
Right.
and yeah, they'll be there in that room together. So looking forward for that for you. Take us back to the beginning when you started. What was that like? Why did you? Thank you for your service, of course, coming
Thank
as a
you.
veteran and a nurse. What brought you here? Why did you need or want to do this?
So I was on a deployment. It was my last one because I was getting ready to age out anyway, but I'm 61. At the time I was 59. And while we were there, like a couple months before we left to come home, I got hurt and hurt my shoulder and both my hands. So that I knew right then. I knew that my time was up. I knew they weren't going to keep me. Like I said, first I was getting ready to time out, age out, and then, excuse me. And then with the injury, I knew what was coming. So I got home. Well, right before I came home, I was just scanning the internet and I had seen a couple people on here talking about making money online. I said, that's what I need to do. And what can I do as a nurse? And I looked into some stuff like nurse research, and none of that interested me. Nor, I also, when I was on here before, I told you we just adopted our three granddaughters this summer,
Mm,
and I knew I needed to stay home. And if I was to work from home, it couldn't be something that consumed me to that level, which it was a lot. And so then in my eyes, if I can't work and I'm going to work from home, I don't want it to be worse than I was already. And it's harder when you're home, right?
mm,
So I kept looking into it. And so the idea was sparked. And then time to go home. You got to go come across country and make all the stops to get home. And then I get home and I had to have surgeries. But when I got home in May, it was just still in my head, in my head, in my head. I couldn't get rid of it. So I think July, the 1st of July, I just went in and I said, I'm doing this. And I hit the button, and that's where I started. And then there was things along the way, like I had that shoulder strike. I think I had a little life lesson. I thought I was invincible. But when I had a shoulder surgery, oh, I was a mess. I couldn't
mm,
believe it. But while I was down, I kept learning. I even got online. I don't remember half of it because, I had surgeries, but I did a couple videos and got my face out there a little bit. And
mm,
I figured, well, I'll do it while I don't care, right? So, yeah, that's how I started.
mm. Wow. Wow. Anne Marie says real talk, and I couldn't agree more. So let me just get this straight, and I do remember your story. You have been on Wake Up Legendary before. Not only, military veteran, you did a full career in the military, you were deployed, you
Hmm.
were a nurse, and a nurse practitioner, I believe.
Yeah.
And now you have, and that's what you did for your main career. You're now 61 or two.
Hmm.
Just you have a one. Sorry. Uh, no,
It don't
so
matter. It's
and
just a
you've
number.
just adopted your three granddaughters. So not only, I mean, society says we should be doing nothing and relaxing and all that in our 60s, but you've not only put in a full career serving your country and also serving humans, people as a nurse, but well, if you have grandkids, you've also raised kids, so you've done that too. Now you've
Yep.
adopted your three grandkids, and obviously stepped in where that was needed to happen.
Hmm.
That's obvious, and so holy smokes! I mean, not to shame others who have less going on, who are doing less, but I think a lot of us do look at this and say, hey, or look at our lives and look at this and say, it's too much, or I can't learn at this age, or
Hmm.
I shouldn't have to be. We've all got our own story. We've all got our own pity parties. We've all got our
Yep.
own truths that are true. And it's hard to know the line between giving myself compassion and sympathy and giving and being on the pity pot. You got a lot going on, girlfriend. How do you put one foot in front of the other and keep a good attitude? And how do you look at how this internet marketing business fits into your life?
Well, for me, like, it seems like life has always just been like that for me. I've always fought for everything I wanted. And so I learned from an early age, younger age, that if I wanted something, then I got to work for it and I got to get it. Nobody's going to give it to me. And you just make time. I mean, I could sit here and cry and whine about it. And I should be on vacations, retirements, things like that. But um, we take our vacations with them now, you know, working. Like I got a 3-year old, the other two are in school. So that kind of helps. Um, but she's in there playing Play-Doh right now. She knows I'm having conversation with you, so she's not going to come in here. She might now that she heard me say that, probably. But she knows when Mama's working, and I do videos with her too, and she
Yeah.
likes it. And the kids get involved, and sometimes the camera's rolling a lot of times, and they don't even know it. I just have it set up when we're eating dinner, or when we're getting things ready for the holidays, or or cooking dinner, or just sitting
Mhm.
around watching TV, whatever they're doing, so that
Yeah.
I have some B-roll in the background. And then in the evenings, my husband kind of takes over with the kids, and I come in my office and I do my stuff in here. I also choose to get up early. I get up before everybody.
Mm,
Um, I get up at 5, and I spend that morning time, coffee, Jesus mindset,
mm.
and I get prepared for the day so that I can keep as many negatives from getting in my way as I possibly can. Like over the holidays, we were really, really sick, and I just couldn't do it. I had to post old stuff. Yeah, I posted an old video, and it's at 2.6 million right now.
And isn't that the whole point of all of this is that once you get into getting started with this and doing this, it's actually not as hard as we make it out in the beginning. I mean, even Wake Up
Mhm.
Legendary, I think people put, oh, I could never go live, I mean, being live. And it's like, trust me, you do it enough times, you don't even, I mean, I go live now, I'm like, do I even have a shirt on? Have I brushed my hair? It's just not a big, let me go, it was cold in the house. Let me put on a jacket here. I'm not dressed. I'm in sweatpants and sandals. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting at a desk like, hello, waiting for my next client to come in. I just got off the couch and I was working on the couch on my phone, having
Right.
coffee before this live. You know what I mean? So,
Hmm.
um, I give you a lot of credit. I'm so and impressed and I guess enamored by your abilities here, how powerful love is, you having three kids there and still doing this. I know how hard that is. I mean, I have my kids 50% of the time, and when I have them, I know what that's like. I know what it's like to have kids around and to be trying to get work done and also be at home. What are some of the new, you know boundaries that you've needed to set, or strategies that you've come up with that have helped you to, I don't know, I guess we're watching one of them in practice. You somehow said something to your kid to get her to sit there for the time. But congratulations, and also congratulations to her for being a great listener. But how else does content creation or filming videos, or how do you fit this into your life on a day-to-day basis? What does kind of a day in the life look like, and where are you finding the time to film, to edit, to send an email? Some things you can do on your phone, other things you can do on your computer, or you have to do
Right.
on your computer.
For my content creation, like in the mornings, I usually will just do like still picture, and then I put text on screen for my stories. And it's usually with me drinking my coffee and the thought of the day or whatever. And then throughout the day, I was doing 3 a day, and it was killing me. I want to do 3 a day, but I have to be realistic. I have 3 little kids. We're picking them up from school. We're taking them to this and cheer and that. So I do get video in there though, because I'll slap this suction cup up to my window in the car and get video that way. And then I add stuff later, when they go to bed. Uh I do I don't like to, but a lot of times I do it in the evening, because my kids are very well sleep trained and they're in bed at 7:30. So
Of course they are, Miss Military Mama. Of course they are. We don't doubt that. Okay.
I
Listen,
tell them we have to
it's all
sleep
starting to
fast.
make sense to me now.
So 7:30 they're in bed, and by 7:45 I'm in here either doing emails or coming up with my captions for the videos that I have done throughout the day. 1 minute. And then I start putting them together like that. Like I'll take what I did throughout the day, and then that next day I'll post it. I have been trying to get to the point where I can do a bunch that I have ready to go, but I usually only get 2 or 3. What did I tell you?
What a little angel.
Okay.
What a little angel. We love
Come
our little
here.
angels.
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here, little one. She loves Bonnie too, because she's been on
Oh,
here with Bonnie.
oh, hello, little angel.
Say hi.
You are precious. What's your name?
What's your name? Veda.
Veda?
Do you do videos with Mama? Yeah.
I bet you are so good at that, huh?
Mhm.
Yes. Who do you have there as your friend with you?
That's Bunny.
Bunny?
Bunny. She's
Wow.
he
There's
likes your
Bonnie right
bunny.
there. There's Bonnie right there. She said, "Hi, Vita." Bonnie said, "Hello."
Bunny said hello. Okay, go back and go do the Play-Doh until I'm done.
We'll let Mama come back to you here in just a minute, all right?
I'll be there in a minute. But
Can
anyway, yeah, you just fit it in where you can. I mean, like there are days that I'm like, I just can't do it today. I'll do it later tonight, you know.
yeah.
And okay, I will. I'm sorry. But anyway, you just I guess in my head, like I think if I don't do this, I don't want to be sitting there saying, what if I hadn't, what, I don't
Yeah.
want what ifs. And
Yeah.
I teach my kids that too, you know, um, all of my kids, makes 9 of them now.
Wow. Wow.
But, you know, I tell them, don't live every day like today's the last day. So
Mm,
find time. If all you can make is one video, and there's been times recently for me that I've only put one out a day, and I still have multiple reels that have gone semi-viral or viral with a lot of leads.
mm. Love it. One a day keeps the regret away, hopefully keeps the bill collectors away, hopefully keeps the dream grave diggers away,
Mhm.
or the the dream the dream grim reapers away, right? Because there's
Right.
a lot of goals laying in the metaphorical cemetery. And I think our goal here right now, especially January 7th, 2025, is to remind everybody that we know you have a goal right now, we know you have a dream.
Mhm.
Don't lay it down to rest.
Right.
Don't allow the grim reaper to come and snatch it from you just because you lacked information, you lack some skill, you lack some entrepreneur mindset piece that you can really get if you just listen to us enough and hang out around entrepreneurs. You'll pick up on it. So, in other words, don't quit before your miracle happens. Whatever your miracle is, it's not a burning bush. It's usually just some sort of a wind that reminds you that you can do this. And so,
Yeah. And I think too, like you've said this before, Dave, um, if you feel like you're lacking in something, then do what you got to do to get it. You know, like I am pretty, I'm sorry, she's going to be joining us. I'm like, if I feel like I'm lacking in something, I don't have a problem. It's go get it. You know, I can sit around all day and ask, well, how do you do this? Or how do you do that? Or whatever. And I could be doing that forever. I mean, I did join the mentorship program. It wasn't because I didn't have the resources to do it. I have the blueprints, I have everything there. But there was a lot of things in me that I didn't even know that I lacked, even as a lieutenant colonel in the Army for 20 years and, a badass trauma nurse. I thought, I got it together. I can do this. I don't have any limiting beliefs, but I
Mm,
did. I did. I tell Bonnie, I've got up and spoken in front of hundreds of people. I've got up and spoken in front of generals that I was terrified to speak in front of. I had to brief them and it has to be a certain way. And, I'm the fun person, I'm not the military style talking. So like I always worry I'm gonna get, but I always make them laugh. But then when I was doing this, like why couldn't I go live?
mm,
Why can't I do this now? And it's not that I can't. I just I just didn't.
yeah.
So the new plan is this year is to start going live more often. Um because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to be here talking to you. Um some people would be afraid to talk to you. Oh, he's a big guy. I don't want to talk to him. Well, I say I want to talk to you because you're already where I want to be. So I joined the mentorship program and I learned a lot about myself. Uh, and Bonnie, she can tell you, I've told her before, like I've cried I've told her things, I've cried about things that I wouldn't tell nobody. And I needed that. I needed to get that out of my system and come to a reality that that was something holding me back,
Yeah.
even if it was a little bit, even though I was doing everything, it was holding me back mentally. So I have a lot of things in my life that could keep me from it. But the number one thing I feel that will keep anyone from doing this business is their own self. And you got to get out of your own head
Mm,
and do it because only you are going to do it. Nobody's going to do it for you. I mean, I have every resource I can possibly have right now. I believe I do. And I can tell you right now, like everything I have from Legendary is 10 times the amount of stuff that I got from a master's prepared degree in
mm,
nursing. And I can't go back and get that information. It's gone. I
mm,
left the school, I got my little paper, and I'm done. It's all right here.
mm,
And that's all I got. But with Legendary, I have every resource that I can go back to. I can read it. I can go through it over and over. Each time it can be different because I needed it at that time. So I tell people a lot, like go back into the blueprints. Well, I already went over that. No, you didn't. You went over that when you first got in, and a lot of that went over your head. Now you're here and you're going to go back over there and go through that class again. And then something else is going to pop out of you. Like I'm a God fearing woman. And when I read the Bible, like not every time tells me the same thing. And what is revealed to you is not going to be revealed to me at the same time. Have you ever been at church and you said, oh, I bet he's talking to that guy? No, he's talking to you. So I go in there and I find out what I didn't get last time. And I love it because it's like a never ending story in there that you can grab stuff from and learn from. It's like, oh, I don't remember, I don't remember that,
yeah.
but I'm going to do it now.
Yeah. It is very true. You can read the same book multiple times, go through. I mean, I think that if people listen to Wake Up Legendary multiple times, they would hear the same thing in different ways
Yeah.
and it would click, right? Again, that's what I mean when I say don't leave before the miracle happens. Don't quit. Don't stop. Don't quit learning. Don't give up on the information. Don't give up on And the beautiful thing about this is you don't have to wait 4 years or do an internship for free. You can start right now. And
Right.
so with that being said, I hope that everybody can walk away as inspired as I am this morning from your story and everything that you are doing right now and have already done in your life up until this point, just to get here and now to be starting this chapter the way that you have with such determination and focus. And clearly it's obvious why you're successful, why you were where you were at in both medical and the military, and now 2025 is your year, and I'm here for it. I can't wait to be a part of it and support you every step of the way, Kim. For real, this is really,
Thank you.
your story is really inspiring, and what you're doing is really, really powerful and cool, and more people need to hear from you, learn from you. And so whatever I can do to continue to lift you up, I'm here, and I can't wait to meet you in Austin.
I can't wait to meet you either.
Bye, Vita.
Data, he's saying goodbye. I have my earpods on so she can't hear you. Say
Oh,
bye.
okay. Bye. Bye, cutie.
Can you
Bye,
wave?
little sweet angel.
He said, bye,
Bye.
sweet angel.
Bye. What a sweet little
She's
precious
not that
angel.
quiet, but
I
she's
believe that. I know. Trust me, I know.
she's my little mini me.
All right. See you, ladies. Have a great day,
All
and we'll see
right.
you in Austin, okay?
Thanks for having me.
See you, Kim.
Bye.
All right, my friends, you can find and follow Kim with over on TikTok and Instagram at Make Money with Nana Kim. Make Money with Nana Kim. Nana Kim. Make Money with Nana Kim. She's on Facebook too, friends. She's at Kim Pillivant. Kim Pillivant. Pillivant. Kim Pillivant. On Facebook as well. Go find her. Just really somebody that you should be and deserve to be connected with. These are the kind of people that I'm talking about are hanging out inside of our community, learning and growing and helping and serving. We'll be in the room at Austin. I was just talking about this, and then Kim pops on. She's like, "Hey, I'm going to be in Austin." It's like that Kim would be worth the trip just to meet her and see her in the room and talk to her and have her as a part of your network in your support group. It's just these are the people that make the magic happen, both in life, but also as a part connected to your life. They're the people that make life feel magical, right? And so these are the people that you want to get around in 2025, right? You are the sum of the people that you hang around, right? It's not particularly the top 5. That's what people say. It's a quote. Look, just try to get around as many powerful, driven, positive people who are doing and can relate to what you're doing in 2025, so you feel understood and you don't need the validation from people that don't understand what you're doing. Maybe that's friends, family, whoever. They don't get it. That's okay. Love them anyways. But find your tribe, people who do get it and feel supported and motivated by those people. Many of them will be in Austin on January 31st. You can get a ticket to that mastermind event at legendarymarketer.com/enroll. Get these people in your life and watch life become legendary. All right, my friends, get out of here. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode. And of course, we'll see you in Austin. Get your damn ticket. See you there. Peace.